God, you live in a really violent country. We talk about shootings out there, you know, that's schoolrooms and all that, but straight up, we like blood. We like violence. And that's why those type of events are so great and so enticing and so entertaining, because who don't want to see two drag out, knockdown fights for $5 if you buy a ticket? It ain't your son, daughter, husband, wife, so who cares? Your nose by your ear. But what I understand about boxing, the sweet science that I believe have sort of been put out there for the younger guys to understand that that's irrelevant. Some call it TV friendly, that means bang each other, be an exciting fight. They dress it up, make it look different. But really it means don't duck. It means that if he hits you, don't duck, you try to hit him. And whoever gets tired of hitting each other, that's who wins. But even if you do that and you follow that script, when the time comes when you got to count your money behind your accountant, so at the end, you lose anyway. So when Gabe comes up and said, I've been with Bernard since he was in his early 20s in different camps. When I love both of these guys, I just hope they put on a great show, the best man wins. And the judges see what they see and give it to the right guy. Same with my factor. But when I look at these guys and they come, the heavyweight or anyone else, they come to me all the time. I need your number for all kinds of things. Some days I can't touch. It's called torture of interference. I understand the law. But I'm caught between, and again, you might say, you're going off a little thing. No, I'm coming back. I'm going to tie it together. I always do. I can't be in a position when I came on Golden Boy to be something that I said I wasn't going to be. If I have a clear glass of water and a polluted clear glass of water, and they come to me and they'll take what I give them, I got to give them the clear glass of water. That's just me. Ain't no money, ain't no favors, ain't no I want to be with this and we with that going to constrain me for that. I didn't sign on for that. That's not me. I was loyal on the streets when I was ignorant, and I'm just as loyal in corporate world. You ride, I ride. You stab, I stab. In the back. So when they come to me, whether I know them or not, and they ask for that water of knowledge, I have an opportunity and obligation to give them the clear water, the pure water. The water is not polluted because I'm not polluted in this shit. So now when you stand out, and I use that fuel for the fire to stay on top. Won't you retire? You're almost 50. You jealous, envy, sucker. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? It's disrespectful to even look at me and then look at yourself, wherever age you are, and then look at me and say that you put me in your category. You fool. I am different. I am not you. So what do you do if you're a smart man with your board degrees? You listen, you sit, you learn, you go ahead and you take something and you try to help somebody else. But first, before you do that, you change your own ignorant ways. Right. So, as they say, don't hate. I'm not looking for a big front page after I punish and then stop, because I haven't had a knockout since I fought my partner. I've been on an almost 10-year drought. I don't mind going 12, but I just happen to be on a drought. Maybe that's the age. See? I'm reminding y'all what y'all missed. I'm doing your job now. I haven't had a knockout since Delaware, 07, 06. That's a long time. Yes, it's impressive for this age, going 12 rounds. That's impressive, but I don't want to go 12 all the time. I get paid for whatever rounds I go, so trust me, I'm trying. I just been on this drought. So now let the cat out the bag. I have to go and want to go, and there's no pressure, just give me more incentive to do what I have to do. I'm chasing another sensation. That's a long time, y'all. 6 or 7? Somebody's probably Googling to see if I'm right, but I know it was one of those 2 years. I haven't had a knockout since Oscar De La Hoya.
2004.
Guys, why you saying that? I said 7. We're in 2013, and I haven't had one in 2004, and y'all probably missed that. Well, I'll tell you about lazy. See, Nazim, they said, you know, they try to stereotype certain people of color like they're lazy, don't want to work, but it's a different type of lazy. See, the lazy part is, you want to worry about me, you can have my blood, my stool, my urine, and after that, what you want to do? Shake your head, call in the rock, and wait till you get something else. But when you're lazy, and you're not me, you can't understand. How you want to understand me and you're lazy and you're not me? So you start finding an illusions. You start saying, well, he got, what do you eat, kid? Chocolate, what do you, Gabe, you know him. What kind of juice he drink? Man, Bernard, man, he don't drink sugary waters, man. This guy, yeah, he got to do something. He has to do something. They get frustrated. But if y'all both, the young fighters, before I leave, and anybody else that will hear this, they write it the way I said it, and I'm hoping they do. But I'm not putting my life on it. If you take a page out of every champion, from myself to the Mayweathers and to the past, to the future, to everybody, the things that you see that can help you in your career, that is called being multi-talented and doing a whole lot of things. If you learn how to box, learn how to slug. If you learn how to slug, you learn how to run sometimes for the next round so you get them the next round. The thing is smart. You have an opportunity, Gabe have an opportunity, y'all young. And don't take this as disrespect, even you, the future heavyweight champion of the world. And if you have a clear mind, even the older ones can listen and understand what I'm ready to say, because I'll close it with this. Even the young guys, it's so important. When you go to any event or any challenge, especially boxing, if you can learn the game of chess, of the sport and the sweet science of boxing, you know the chess to play. But if you learn the chess compared to just learning checkers, and you can learn to play chess and boxing early, where you don't have to wait and go through suffering and go through things that you have to get experience to be able to find out, oh, now I know how to play. If you can learn chess early in your game, you will be the Bernard Hopkins now. You will be the Floyd Mayweathers and the great few of them now. Why? Because you learn the game of chess. But when you get in a big fight, and you're going up against us, and you're going up against others, you bring a checkerboard to a chess game. There's a whole new different outlook. The pawns are used as sacrificable lambs. That's why they call them pawns. That's why you got troops. You got the ground troop. You got the air troop. You got the water. Sea, they call it. There's a reason why these situations are set up. So when you learn the game of chess compared to checkers, I guarantee you, you will learn something that I didn't get to learn until late, but you will learn early. So I'm going to be giving y'all something now early that y'all can be as advanced as the De La Hoyas and myself and others that came in our era. Learn the game of chess early. Then wait until you get that 10 to 15 years experience in it. You will be so better off when you know it. You'll be so talented when you know it. You'll be mega superstar because you'll be so advanced than your peers. You understand? Because they still got their checkerboard. Some of them will soon become chess players, but they will endure so much, good and bad, before they get there. It ain't a shortcut. It's just getting your grades early and understanding early. I'm coming to show y'all that not only am I different, and I don't get tired of doing what I do. Cops don't get tired of being cops because they love what they do, but they risk their lives. Troops love to do what they do because they love what they do, even though they can lose their life. So I'm here. I love winning. opportunities to win situations. I don't hate money. I want to get paid like everybody else want to get paid. You know, if it was $15 million or $5 million or $10 million here to fight somebody that everybody here don't be excited about, and maybe I'm a 10 to 5 underdog, or maybe this, that's something I like. I wouldn't say, hey, I'd rather keep the title. No disrespect to the IBF. I am a business man. So don't get it twisted. Don't get misconstrued by anything, because I got so many belts at home that if I ever need a sugar boost where I can go and say I got belts lined up in the trophy case, about 20 of them. Literally. So I want y'all thinking that I chose. It's the rules. I'm a guy that like to follow the rules for 20 defenses and 10 plus years of being a middleweight champion that nobody in history will come through and beat while I'm living. But I got an opportunity to hold on to something and defend something until something else come up. I'm an alien. I don't get old if they're waiting for that. So it's a chance I might see a 60-year-old. I'm going to wait him out. I'm going to push him to the corner. Because it ain't just being an alien because the mask look good or it's a good hook. I thought about that at 3 in the morning after seeing the shrink. So I got to push him to the brink. If it was $1 to fight him, y'all see me up here promoting like I was getting 20 million. Why? I got a history of doing that. Because I got a better plan. See, close with this definitely. I'm going to keep it a little clean. Use your imagination. There's sheets at the bottom of the hill. It's an old joke. But it's a wise joke. And I'm at the top of the hill. And I'm a wolf. I can either run down excited to get all them sheep that's in one pack, or I can walk down slowly and have patience, wait them out, back them in the corner, and screw all of them. But if you run, you hear the noise, they do what? You use that in life and use that in business. You might think you're losing. You might think they're winning. But if you just have patience and understanding and be able to fall and roll no matter which way it goes, you can screw all of them. I have track record of doing that. There's some people in here who can bear witness, even they might not have been with me, but they understand. Some HBO people, some writers, some everybody, they ain't here, they'll tell you. You ain't got to run down and scare the pack because they're going to hear you coming. You take your time. That's knowledge. And you get all of them. And they're all in one pack too. You don't want them to do this. You want them to stay there, so that means you got to walk soft. The art of war. You thinking one way, they thinking another way. They think they're thinking the way you thinking, but you're not. That's knowledge. And that's what I take in the ring. Ray Robinson and Sugar Ray Leonard in this era, the way y'all want it to be, most of y'all, they'll be considered boring fighters. Ray Robinson and Sugar Ray Leonard will be considered boring. Why? They're not TV friendly. Why? Because they smooth when they don't get hit. And their boxing ability will be like, oh man, that wasn't exciting. Why? One guy beat each other guy up because he used the art. Ray Robinson and Sugar Ray Leonard, the greats in this era, the way they structured it, will be the boring fighters today. And ain't that's a damn shame. You telling me that that's cool? Stick to the art.